Hey, how you guys doing? It's James here with Digital Gold Rush Tools, your one-stop shop to grow your business online. And welcome to the webinar, everybody. In this webinar, I'm going to show you guys how to create a free professional website using Weebly. So if you don't already have Weebly, you can click on a button and sign up for Weebly now. It literally only takes about a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and wait and give you guys the opportunity to sign up now so you guys can actually follow along during the presentation. So I'm going to give you guys a minute. Go ahead and sign up now. Alright guys, so before we get started, I just want to do a quick sound check. I've got a few messages here that they're not able to actually see the video or the presentation. So I just want to make sure that you guys can actually hear me and see me. Go ahead and just type it into the little box there to make sure that you can actually hear me now. Okay, it looks like you guys can hear me. Mark says he can hear me. Here's John, Jennifer. Awesome. Thanks, Ian. Thanks for the message. It looks like everybody can hear me, so we're going to go ahead and jump right to it. And for the guys that haven't signed up yet, it's fairly easy. The only thing you have to do is click Get Started here. You could log in either through your Facebook or your Google account. It literally only takes about a minute or so. So let's go ahead and log in and let's get started. Okay, as soon as you log in, you should end up here in a dashboard page. So if there's a domain name that you guys already know that you guys want to use for your website, you can actually purchase it here. This is just your billing information, your account information or whatnot. And then you also have the support if you guys are having problems with your system. So let's go ahead and go back to sites. Okay, so what we're going to do is create a website. So the only thing you have to do is go here and click Add Site. Okay, when you get here, there's three options of what you want to create. You can create a website, a blog, or a store. So depending on what your product, service, or program is, you can choose there. But today I'm going to go ahead and choose sites. So as you can see here, there's definitely a variety of templates that you can use. There's more traditional website feel, and there's also some of these templates are more modern. You can choose any one of these templates and the functionalities are pretty much all going to be the same. So what we're going to do is choose this one here. We're going to go ahead and click choose. Okay, so now it's asking us to choose a domain website name. So if you use a subdomain from Weebly, it's actually free. But if you want to choose a more custom domain without the Weebly at the end, you can actually choose it here. It's going to give you a price once you punch the name in there. But if you just want to get started on your website, you could use the free Weebly.com for right now. And you could always change the domain name later, or if you already purchased a domain from another company, you can always just forward it to the new Weebly website that we created. So what we're going to put here is just put example website as a generic name. As you can see, if the website's already taken, it's going to have this X. So if it has that X, you can't use it. It has to be a green marker there. So you're going to have to put something else. We just put 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got our green check mark here. The website is available. So what we're going to do is hit continue. So we got our green check mark here. The website is available. So what we're going to do is hit continue. Okay, so now we're actually at our main page here. So this is the stock template. And as you can see, it's actually a really good looking template already without doing any type of modifications. It has a high resolution photo that's pretty much going to populate your whole page when someone clicks on your website. So this is a really cool one. You can also change the page layout. So if you click on this gearbox down here in the bottom right corner, and you could choose different types. So right now we have a landing page. You could choose a tall header, which is it gets a lot smaller. It's like half of the previous page. A short header, or even no header, or a landing page. This is the one that we originally had on there. The great thing about the landing page, it has a call to action button, so you can actually link this button onto an autoresponder or another link. You could click here, and you could actually connect this onto another link, another website, or you can point it to one of the pages in this particular website that we're creating. So that's one nice functionality of the landing page. There's also a splash page. The splash page, you're probably not going to use this as a home page. You're probably going to use this as one of the sub pages. So what we're going to do now is go up to pages. I'm going to show you guys what's in the pages tab. So these are just your categories from your home page. You could change the name here. You could put home 1 or whatever you want to name it. Right now we'll just keep it home, and you could put about me and then contact information. You could change the titles here, but just remember, if you don't hide the title, it's going to show up. It's going to show up here, right on top here as one of the tabs. So you can hit pages, and say for example, if I wanted to hide the contact information, I would just click here, hide page in navigation menu, hit save, and now the contact information is not there. So if you're just creating sub pages, you may not want to put it up here as the main title. So that's the functionality of the reason why you're actually hiding the pages. So Weebly is really user friendly. So if you want to create another tab, you could just put add pages. You could put a standard page, a blog page, store page, or you could just link it directly to external link. What we're going to do is just create a standard page. So as you can see now, there's another tab there. If you hit save and edit, now it's actually here, right? Because we didn't hide this particular tab, so they're all identified right up here. You can also password protect any of these tabs. So by clicking password protect this image, it's going to require the person to actually punch in a password before they can actually view any of the information behind that. I want to point out one last thing before I jump out of here. So if you click on any of these, whatever is highlighted, that's the page that you're going to be editing. So for example, if we go to contact and we hit save, we're going to be in the contact page. So anything that you update here, it's going to show up right up here as contacts. So if you want to go home, you could either click home, and now you could edit the home page, or if you go to pages and you go right up here to home and hit save, it's going to be the same exact thing. It's going to bring you back to the home page. So instead of, like I mentioned, this is a splash page. You probably don't want to use this as a home page. This would probably be a sub page. So what we're going to do is go back to pages, and as you can see here, this is highlighted as a splash page. We're going to use a landing page instead, and we're going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, so now we're back to the landing page. Like I mentioned, this is a good page to have. It looks really modern, it looks really sleek, so as soon as they land in your website, it looks really professional. You can also connect this to an autoresponder, so you have a call of action button there. So that's pretty awesome to have for your web page, and it's already there. It's already in the template. So you can also change the images. There are a few stock photos that they have here already, and there are a lot of good stock photos here. So if you have like a sports program or a fitness program, there's definitely a lot of stuff there. If you have things that you're selling online, maybe some of these other ones will work. Or if you're in a medical industry, you could use those templates there as well. So there's a lot of good templates you can use here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose one that kind of pops into mind here. We're going to go ahead and choose this one. So the only thing you have to do is click on it, hit select, and then hit save. And then you either have an option to save it to every single page. So in the home about, and the contact. If you hit save to all pages, it's gonna give it this background, or only to this page, or only selected pages. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and save that to all the pages. It's that easy. Now we've changed the actual background photo. As you can see, it's really professional looking. Like I said, as soon as someone lands on your website, they're definitely going to get that professional feel of your company. Over here as well, it says click to add title. You could put a tagline here, or you could put your company's name. So I'm going to put my company name. Okay, and then you could put a tagline down here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my tagline. If I can type, can't type today. Okay, the great thing too is you could change the color of the headline and the actual tagline. So as you can see, it definitely doesn't stand out. We probably want this to stand out a little bit more. So what we can do is we can highlight that and click down this right here, the underlined A, and we could change the color of the headline, right? And we could do the same exact thing down here to our tagline, right? So you guys pretty much get the idea. You guys can put your business name here. You could put your tagline. If you want to increase the size of this headline, you can actually use that. Okay, so it decreased it for whatever reason, but we can change that. That's very easy to fix. So what we do is we highlight that and we go to design. We go to change font, and then you can change the font to all of the information, the headline, the sub-headlines. So you can change the font, the size, and the color here as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to bump this up to, say, 100. May have to type it over for whatever reason. Okay, so for some reason there's a little glitch there, so we have to just retype it over. Okay, so as you can see, we increased the font size of the headline. You could change the color here like we did earlier as well, or you can go here to actually change the color. So if you have a predetermined color that you want to use, you can actually put the color code there. You can also separate the line height. As you can see, it's moving in between here. It's separating the digital gold from the Rush tools. And you can also change the font. Right now we're using the default font, which is the sans serif. You can change it to any one of these that you like, depending on your preference or maybe your branding. You could change it. And then also for the sub headlines, you could do the exact same thing that we did on the headlines tab, and you can customize that as well. Okay, all right, before we start putting content in the page, I also want to point out up here, you can actually put your logo there if you have one, or you could just write your logo there as well, or your company name, or you can completely turn it off. Okay, so the great thing about Weebly, it's fairly straightforward. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a title. We're going to grab the title tab here and just drag it over and drop it right there. And as you can see, it creates a template for you where you can actually write a title. Okay, so that's our title, how to create a professional website. And what we could do is we could go back here and grab the text box. And then now we can write the details or descriptions down here on how to do that. So you can pretty much write the body of the topic all down here, right? Whatever you guys decide to choose as the body of your title. You can also add separators if you want to divide different topics. So you can add this line to separate the next topic. The next topic, and then you can grab another text box and put it right underneath and duplicate the same format from the top. Go ahead and write the body here, so on and so forth, and put another divider if you guys like. So as you can see, it's fairly easy to use. It's pretty much dragging and dropping the content that you want, so you can actually drag and drop an image if you want. And once you have this box here, you can click upload image, and you can upload your own image from your computer, or you can search in the internet. Another great functionality of Weebly is you can embed code, so you can come up here and get this embed code and drop it right in here. And now you have the capability of embedding YouTube videos. So if you guys have sales videos or any type of videos, you can actually embed it there. And I'll show you guys really quick. We'll go ahead and go to YouTube. So we'll just grab this, how to create a YouTube channel. We'll just pick any one. Right, this is just random. We'll go ahead and get the share link. And what we want to do is get the embed link. We'll copy that. We'll bring it over here to our HTML code. We'll paste it here. And then voila. Now you have a video that's linked directly from YouTube. And you know, we set that up in literally seconds. So you can create as many YouTube channels as you want there. You can also install an HD video. So if you guys don't want to use a YouTube video and you guys want it more private, you don't want it shared in YouTube, you can upload an HD video as well, which is going to be private only to your website. You can also put a doc file. So if you're giving away free PDF information, you can go ahead and drop and drag this doc file, and then you'll be able to upload any file, any PDF file that you have in your computer onto your website, which is really cool as well. So if you guys are giving out free information on how to do something, they can download it right from your website. So hopefully you guys are pretty confident in building your own website. Like I said, it's fairly user friendly. The only thing we got to do now is hit publish and then hit the example, and there's our website. You can literally have a website up in a few minutes, and as you can see, it definitely looks professional. We're using the landing page. The button's not showing up because I didn't link it anywhere, but once we link that button somewhere, there will be a button here, a call to action button. But like you can see, it's definitely a professional website. And the great thing about it, this website is for free, and it'll give you guys a professional appearance. Okay, everybody, so that concludes our webinar on how to create a website. I hope you guys found some value with that presentation. For more exclusive tips and strategies to grow your business online that I only share via email, head on over to www.digitalgoldrushtools.com and sign up for my email updates. I hope you guys walked away with a few golden nuggets that you guys can implement today in your business. Thanks for watching, and remember, keep digging for your gold because the nuggets are definitely there. You just need to find the right tools. And I'll see you guys in the next video.